Hey everybody, welcome to Murphy Outdoors today. Today I want to run through saddle hunting setup that I'm going to be using for this year. Got archery season opens here in North Carolina on September 11th, and so just kind of going through my gear and getting my system all set up. So this year I decided to run the Latitude Outdoors saddle. This is my first year using a saddle. Did quite a bit of research. A lot of popular brands out there. I'm sure you guys have all run across them. Tethered, of course, Cruiser, Latitude. The thing that really drew me to the Latitude was one, the value, the price, the system that they had set up, which we'll talk a little bit more about here in a second. But also, there's no metal on this thing at all, nothing to make noise. Uses the rope belt to tighten it up, and the full system is very appealing. So that's what I chose to go with. In addition to the 2-panel setup, the magnetic attachment to keep it nice and consolidated when you're hiking in, hiking out. So we'll do a little bit more in depth on that. Also, I decided to go with the Hawk Helium steps. These are the 2-foot version, comes in a 4-pack. I did some slight modifications to these to make them easier to pack. I'll be doing a separate video on that. You guys will be able to find that. I did a little bit of painting. You know, I think everybody's got to do a little bit of customization like that for themselves. These came with the Versa button, as well as the webbing straps, kind of daisy chain style, I would call it. But looking forward to using those. Are there, I'd say, probably better steps you could get? Absolutely. However, you're going to pay the premium price for the premium product, and I figured for the volume and amount I'm going to use them, these came in right at about 110 on Amazon, I believe it was. So the value is there, and it seemed to be a good option for me. In addition, finally have the Latitude Outdoors Speed Series platform. So they're finally getting around to shipping. I bought this as a package deal with the Latitude Outdoors Method 2 saddle. The set included the Method 2 saddle, came with the lineman's rope, the dump pouch that you see here, came with the tether, beaners, straps go around your legs, and then also, say, kind of a cool little gear strap. The only downfall to the gear strap, which I can't really say it's a downfall because it allows you to customize, is you just got to find hooks to attach to these loops or make them. I've seen some videos on that, just bending up some aluminum. Some people have been using Kydex, but gear strap looks like it's very well thought out, well designed, has a spot to hang your backpack from, which you can easily adjust just by pulling the strap to raise or lower it to access your gear as needed. You can customize it. Comes with the 5 loops on here. You can slide them around the tree very easily. You can remove them if you don't need all 5. I will probably only run about 2 of them on here. I don't really see the need for much more than that. Anything else, you can, say, girth hitch your grunt tube or your range finder to the main part of the strap and do that. But I think the time that a lot of people have been waiting for right here is this brand new platform. Latitude Outdoors finally came out with their own platforms. They have the Rebel. I opted to go for something a little bit different, which is the X-Wing. Say, aptly named, kind of resembles some Star Wars X-Wing fighters. But so far, first impressions, quality looks good. Welds are definitely beefy. Did see some reviews where people said it was slick. I feel a little bit of texture on here from where it was probably water jetted, where they cut it out. Finish looks to be good and durable. Just first impressions, obviously. I'll be able to tell you a little bit more once I get it on the tree. Comes with the cam buckle. I'll probably start with this. I may opt to change out to an Amsteel daisy chain or maybe a webbing daisy chain of sorts. But everything looks good. Out there is a small spot here where you see the finish is rubbed off. I did see some complaints of sharp edges, but it looks like they did a pretty good job of softening the edges right around the built-in Versa button. But I can feel a couple little burrs, so you might just want to pay attention to your straps throughout the year. Make sure they're not getting worn out. You know, obviously safety is paramount. The knob for the angle adjustment, using it right here, sitting on the tailgate. Looks like it'll be sufficient. Be able to tell you more once we get it up in the tree and try it out some more. But overall, first impressions, looking forward to trying it out and using it as part of my system. The last bit of my system, which I'll do a separate video on, is the pack that I'm choosing to run. Obviously, if you're getting into the saddle game, light and fast is the way to go. And did a lot of looking around for packs, and I didn't really find anything that fit the bill for what I was planning on doing. So, some of y'all might know Stone Glacier, if you've done any out west hunting. I already had the frame from an elk hunt that I did in Idaho last year. This is the X-Curve frame, and I had an R3 5900 on that, which is a great pack, love it. I use it for backpack and I use it for hunting. Great pack, however, I just found that it was going to be a little bit too big. I debated on using Mystery Ranch pop-up 28 or 38, which looked like to be great packs. However, upon further review, I decided to go with the bag, the Stone Glacier Approach 2800 bag, to put onto this frame. Now, the reason for that for me was I plan on taking my boat into some remote areas onto public land. I then plan on hiking in. I wanted something that I could carry my gear in, but more importantly, I wanted something to be able to carry the meat out. I don't plan on dragging the deer out and bringing it home. I plan on processing it in the field for these particular hunts I'm going to do. We do have some private land here. I have a couple stands up, but this system is set up for more run and gun on public land, getting out into more remote spots. And like I said, I don't plan on dragging the deer out from the spots I'm going to. So the main thing I was looking for was the ability to pack out the meat without killing my back. And with this frame system, I feel like I'll be able to bring out almost every bit of the deer in one trip and bring out my gear. When I go in, I'm not going to have too much, especially North Carolina, early season. I'll be taking my tree steps. I will probably be wearing in the saddle. Platform will go in the bag. Other than that, I might have some snacks, water, and maybe a light jacket just for the first couple hours of the morning or late in the evening. But other than that, I don't plan on having to carry in a whole bunch, so that's what I decided to go with. Alright, here is the complete setup. All put together. The Stone Glacier Approach 2800 pack with the Latitude Outdoors Method 2 saddle. Inside has the Latitude Outdoors Speed Series X-Wing platform attached to the outside, as well as the 4 2-foot Hawk Helium steps that I did some modification to. Modification may not have been necessary for the stacking part of it, since I have 2 on each side to even out the weight distribution and everything. But that's what you're looking at. I haven't put it on a scale, but it's light. It's definitely 12 to 15 pounds. I can't imagine it's any more than that. So light and fast, get you in the woods, get out, and give me the ability to pack out meat with the Stone Glacier X-Curve meat hauling frame. So once again, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a comment with your question. I'll get back to you as quick as possible. And once again, thanks for joining us at Murphy Outdoors Tailgate Talks.